Today I just wanted to talk about something that's going on in the news that really um, has had my attention. And as a black woman, I just think it affects me. So I just feel like I need to talk about it. So this will be probably the first episode of to discuss the fuss. That's how I'm gonna call this, and we see how it goes. First of all, I like to say I first heard about this story. It made the national news, even the international news. Everybody heard about it, but I felt like the person that I heard it from that reported it the best was a YouTuber that I really watch. Her name is Lovely T. 2002, and she really encouraged me to. She gave me that extra boost to start my channel because I've always wanted to start a channel, but with the lockdown, I had a lot more time on my hands, and she was also keeping us up within the lockdown period. I was watching her a lot just to keep myself informed with the pandemic, and lately with more like entertainment news. And so yeah, the story that I'm talking about is the killing of Botham Jean by Amber Guyger. So shout out to Lovely T. I'll put her in the description box, and you can also check her channel out. She's great at what she does. So shout out to her, and thank you again for giving me that extra boost, empowering each other as black sisters. Okay, so if you don't know the story of Botham Jean, I'm just gonna go on about it, give you the facts, but then I'll put every article that I can, the relevant articles in the box below, so you can click on it and also read it. And so basically, the Botham Jean was killed by Amber Guyger. She was a police officer, I believe, in Dallas, in the comfort of his own apartment. So it was settling down to have an ice cream and watch something on TV. She walked in the apartment and then she shot him, pretty much. Her defense was she told this was her own apartment and she didn't realize. She thought it was an intruder. We've all been through the trial and we've all seen the discrepancies with the trials. And anyway, towards the end, the sentence of the trial was she got 10 years. Instead of 25 to life, they gave her 10 years, but we all know why. It's even hard for me to talk about it. And she was convicted of murder, so she got 10 years for that. And now the story is making the news again because we found out a couple of days ago that she's appealing with a solicitor. They want to put in an appeal based on insufficient evidence to convict for murder. That's the reason they're using. So when the appeal came out, Botham Jean's mother spoke out. She was very upset about it, and she says his life, and I quote, his life was more valuable than the 10-year sentence his killer received. And bear in mind, Amber Guyger has only been in prison for, I'll say, just over 10 months because she was sentenced last October. So she hasn't even been in a year yet, and she's already appealing. Keep that in mind for the next part, for the next comment, for my thoughts. Okay, so we didn't hear anything from Botham's father, Botham's brother. Just the mother that spoke out. They said she was upset, particularly when the news came out on the 31st wedding anniversary. She didn't feel like she could celebrate because her beloved son could not even give her that call to wish her happy anniversary. So, and the fact that Amber Guyger filing for appeal, I think the expression that she used was stooping low, but Okay. The lawyer on the Botham family side are saying that it's less likely that the appeal will go through because there hasn't been new evidence towards the case. So this is that's a quick resume of the case. Now, my thought on this are this. First of all, I feel like the trial was botched because there were so many things that happened during the trial that shouldn't have happened. The fact that the judge wasn't very fair, almost like the judge already felt sorry for Amber Guyger. The whole circus that was going on during the trial with the judge hugging her and the judge giving her the Bible and giving her the speech and the brother begging to hug her and finally hugged her and that officer in a court who was brushing her hair. I mean, the whole thing was just weird. It felt like we were watching a movie that was made at the time of when we were just coming out of segregation for black people. It was just very strange. And on top of that, the dad went out of his way to write forgiving letters to her, and it was just a whole bunch of coonery going on during that trial. A whole bunch of foolish fucking niggotry. Shout out to Forest Rocks because I got that word from her too. She got a good channel, I watch her as well. So it's just wrong. The whole thing was just a farce, and now, and within that farce, the witness lost his life. He did the right thing. His name was Joshua Brown. He came and he testified, and I believe it was one of the main reasons why they managed to get a conviction. But he's dead. And then while the dad and the father are fighting, are caping to forgive Amber Guyger, it's disgusting that they never said anything to even acknowledge the death of Joshua Brown. He didn't have to do what he did. He could have just kept quiet, but then wouldn't have got the conviction that we were looking for. But he's dead, and at least they can do rest in peace. Like give him his props because he did the right thing. He did the right thing that any citizen should do. But he paid for it with his own life. And then nobody from his side of the family, apart from his mom, apart from Botham's mom, acknowledged that. It's just very weird. This case, very, very, very strange. And then all of a sudden, everybody's outraged because she's filing for an appeal. I don't believe for 1 second what the Botham lawyers are saying. That is very likely. In my head, they're saying it's very unlikely that the appeal will be successful. In my head, it's very likely that the appeal will be successful because of all the irregularities that happened during the trial, the way the case was handled and everything else. I think she has a very strong case. And if the people who are hurt, the family who have lost somebody, they've lost a brother, they've lost a son, they're forgiving her. I mean, who are we not to forgive her, right? We know the direct family, so who are we? I'm sure the judge or whoever, the board, whoever makes a decision about the appeal will take that into consideration and then might just grant her one. It's crazy, but his mom said it. His life was worth 10 years. He was young, very young. And it seems like he was on his way to do great things. You mark my word, if the role were reversed, if there was a black man that killed a white man or a white woman in her own apartment, you will not be seeing the day of light outside. Like black people are be jailed for less in America. This would not happen. So the fact that she was white privilege, the fact that she was a police officer, all this play into the 10-year sentence that she got. And most importantly, the fact that the family was acting like fools and coons and just willing to forgive her and begging to forgive her and hug her and all that mishmash they were doing in court. All that played into the fact that, well, not only she got 10 years, she's supposed to get at least 25 years to life. And now, she's asking for an appeal, y'all. This is what I say to my people all the time. You're very quick to forgive, and forget. But the road is long. There's a long road ahead of us. If that was the white family on the other side, I don't think they'd be very quick to forgive and forget like the way we black folks love to do. The power of the church, right? Because we're good Christian. But Christianism is not even our religion. Christianism was brought to us with slavery. But that's another talk for another day. Okay. So the whole situation is just really sad. And once again, I won't be surprised if that appeal comes to pass because of all the irregularities. We've seen it before, sadly. And again, white privilege here is at play. The fact that she used to be a police officer here is at play. And the fact that the family, most of the family is supporting her and not honoring the memory of their own loved ones that they've lost. So it's very sad and disgusting, the whole thing. So we see how it goes and we keep an eye on the story and see what's up. And if I have an update, I will post it on here and let you guys know how it went. But I don't have high hopes for this one, I'm sorry. And who am I to have high hopes for Amber Guyger to be kept in prison for the crime that she did because she took a life when the family, most of the family are willing to forgive. Amazing. Let me know what you think about this video. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you're already a part of this channel, if you're a member of my lovely turtles, thank you for rocking with me, and make sure you hit that bell so you know what's up as soon as it drops. And like this video, comment, share, and so someone else can enjoy it too. So I leave all the dates in the box below, so you would, if you want to have more information about the case. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again shortly. Thank you. Bye bye.